calling all football and history fans here as we are going to Barcelona. Oh wait, not just football and history fans, calling all nature, beach, food and music lovers here. Let's explore Barcelona together. Hello and welcome back to our channel. We are Wacky Chronicles, and in this episode, we are going to take you with us to the biggest city and capital of the Mediterranean, Barcelona. We had 2 full days to ourselves in this magnificent city, and we tried our best to put together a plan for you which covers each experiences uniquely. Day 0. We reached Barcelona airport late in the night and we checked into a nearby hotel which was near to the airport, but it was little far away from the city. Day 1. On day 1, we checked out of the hotel that we were staying in the previous night and we took a cab to the next hotel where we are supposed to stay for the next 2 days. We kept our luggage in that hotel. Then we took a train to the city center of Barcelona. Apart from Barcelona being big on football culture, the city is widely known for its architectural marvels, particularly the works of Antoni Gaudí. The city boasts of many UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and among them is Casa Mila, popularly known as La Pedrera. This was our first stop for the day. Antoni Gaudí's unique and ornamental style can be witnessed in this most iconic building of his, which was constructed for a Mila family residence and was only open to the public in 1996. Because we just had 2 full days to us, we did not want to spend the entire time exploring the architectures because Barcelona has so much more to offer. Gaudí's works takes inspiration from nature, like how the Casa Mila appears to be a form of an open quarry. Due to its uniqueness, it was declared as a monument of national historical and artistic interest and as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We explored the entire palace with an audio guide which was very helpful as we were taken back to the history of the Mila family residence in detail. The most stunning part of this site were the views from the residence, plus the elements used in the roof terrace, and the views from there were just spectacular. We spent quite a lot of time exploring the roof terrace just in particular because it was huge, and every element, every angle of the roof terrace, the views were just stunning from each side of the terrace. After a quick brunch, we walked along the streets of Barcelona to reach the Parc Montjuïc stop, from where we were taking a cable car which goes directly to the Montjuïc castle. The cable car gives a bird's eye view of the Barcelona city, and wow, the views were gorgeous and stunning. All Barcelona landmarks and the coastline were visible from the cable car, and it was just beautiful. While we didn't go inside the castle, we roamed around the castle premises for a bit and just gazed at the view from the top. We took the cable car back, which was just a treat to the eyes. Our third stop for the day was the renowned Parc Güell. It is one of the many architectures of Antoni Gaudí. Parc Güell is basically a huge private complex of parks and gardens with elements of colorful design embedded to it. If you're coming here in the summers, make sure you carry a hat, a water bottle, and you wear comfortable clothing and shoes, as it can get very exhausting due to the heat. You would have to walk a lot and the humidity can get to you. It's a great place to explore as there are different structures built around here. You can walk the trails, admire the designs, and spend a good 1 or 2 hours here. of our first day that we were looking forward to was a flamenco show that we had booked. It was in a theater in Pobl Espanyol, which is kind of a Spanish town, and it's an open-air architectural museum that you get an entry ticket to, and there are theaters, pubs and restaurants in that area. This was our first time seeing a flamenco show, and of course after watching Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara movie, we didn't want this to be missed from our list. It was a tapas plus drinks show. That means we were served with a variety of tapas, that is the local Spanish starters and their local sangria throughout the show. The show had a format of different artists performing their pieces gracefully, and it was beyond beautiful. They were so graceful, they were so elegant, and it was a delight to watch. As I mentioned, the highlight of our day. "90 minutes went by and we couldn't even notice it." There was a little girl as well performing on the show as a special performance, and she was so confident and graceful. We couldn't even think that she would be performing so beautifully. It was just a delight to watch. After that, we spent a little time roaming around the town of the Pobl Espanyol. It was a treat. It had narrow lanes, and we literally thought that some of the scenes of the movie Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara was shot here in this village. What a great way to end day one. On day 2, we had a very exciting day planned for us, so without wasting any time, we took the underground to see Barcelona's most iconic structures, again one of Antoni Gaudi's many marvels, Sagrada Familia. Sagrada Familia is the largest unfinished church in the world. That means it is still under construction after Antoni Gaudi designed it first in the 19th century. It is also one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We only visited the church from outside because we couldn't get hold of tickets for that day. But if you're planning to visit the church from the inside, because you can also go up to the towers and see the entire skyline of Barcelona from there, if you are still planning to go inside the church, we would recommend you to book your tickets well in advance and online so that you do not have to struggle for tickets on the day that you visit. After strolling around and taking numerous pictures of Sagrada Familia, we went to the historic city center of Old Barcelona, the Gothic Quarters. With its Roman influence, Gothic Quarters is surrounded by old buildings and narrow streets opening to squares. Though it was redesigned for tourists, it still gives a medieval vibe. Strolling through the streets of La Rambla, we arrived near the Barcelonata beach and we decided to take a peek. Because we were not beach ready, we made our way to the promenade, walked the promenade and had delicious seafood lunch at one of the beachside restaurants. Again, one of the highlights of our day 2 was the sunset catamaran jazz cruise that we had booked for the day. The cruise started near a pier from the Barcelonata beach. A little before sunset, there were musicians playing jazz music all along the cruise. There were food and drinks available on the cruise, and when I say it was the highlight of our day, it would be an understatement. No words will ever justify the experience that we had at the Catamaran Jazz Cruise. It was just an extraordinary experience. While the music touched our ears and we had their local sangria in our hands, we were gazing into a glorious sunset. The whole experience was so magical. We would highly recommend, if any of you is coming to Barcelona in the coming days, please book yourself a sunset jazz cruise. It would be an experience worth remembering. While we turned back to the pier, we tuned into some music of our own, closed our eyes and let the whole experience sink in. After the delightful sunset cruise experience, we had another delicious seafood dinner, again at this very cozy restaurant. Post dinner, we retired to our hotel, and here is a quick sneak peek of this very classy place. Our travel day to Madrid, and so we had some time in the morning, and because we did not have a planned day at the beach yet, we decided to go to the beach early in the morning before we check out from the hotel. We packed our beach wear, headed out from the hotel, and we had reached the beach by 8 a.m. in the morning. The beach was so peaceful, quiet and beautiful in the morning. We went in the water and the water was cold. We couldn't believe that we were swimming, we were bathing in the Mediterranean, and we ended up spending a good 2 hours time there. It was the best use of our early morning time for sure. After spending a great morning at the beach, we headed back to the hotel. It was now time to check out of the hotel and take a train to Madrid, where we would be spending 24 hours. So stay tuned for our experience in Madrid. So this was our experience in Barcelona in just 48 hours. It was great and it was filled with a lot of memories and first time experiences. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment on what you liked the most about it, and share it to anyone who is planning their next trip to Barcelona. Stay tuned for our experience in Madrid. Until then, bye!